Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to review Gotham Season 4. Now Gotham is a show that's kind of been a guilty pleasure of mine. It started off, everyone hated it. I just stuck around because I thought it was fascinating. And then by the time Season 3 came around, it had become its own thing. It had become just it. Because at first, it was sort of trying to build up something. Like, it was sort of trying to, like, tease everyone and try to, like, allude to stuff and build up for stuff. But then it just took off and became its own fucking thing. Season 5 is no different. Season 5 I have mixed feelings about, you know. This is not going to be as long as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one, because I actually enjoyed the hell out of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one so much that I had to just talk about it in our I gave that an 8.5. This one, I give about a 6.5. And it's really the ending that kind of comes all together for me. It starts off with goddamn, oh man, Falcone's daughter has taken over Gotham with the help of Jim Gordon. He's pretty much sold his soul to her. His ex-wife, not Vanessa. Is it Vanessa? Jim's wife's back. Or, ex-wife's back. Lee's back. Yeah, Lee's back. And, well, she's in the Narrows, like, being like this doctor in the Narrows. The Riddler's frozen in a block of ice. Penguin's taking over half of Gotham. Barbara and Selena, and I can't remember the other girl's name, have taken over another chunk of Gotham. Bruce is having a nervous meltdown because he killed Ra's al Ghul for some reason. He's having a nervous meltdown. He's turned into like a bratty, rich, spoiled brat. No, I think Penguin was sent to jail. Never mind. Penguin was in prison. My bad. I'm thinking of season 3. No, Penguin's in prison. He's in Arkham Asylum, dealing with Jerome. Jerome's still alive. He meets Jerome again. The Mad Hatter's in there. Scarecrow's in that asylum. It was kind of cool, and it was kind of cool in that asylum. Eventually, they all break out. Jim's got to deal with that. But that chick's all over his head trying to tell him, God damn it, I always forget her name. I know she's, damn it, why do I forget her name? Maloney? Ah, man, Maloney. Bullock is left the GCPD because Gordon went over his head to become the captain of the GCPD, and Bullock couldn't stand what he thought he did something terrible to get it, which he did. He kind of sold his soul to man, I can never say that name right. It's the name of the person. It's the name of the first. It's literally the name of the first group gang that Batman took down. The Maloney. I can't say it right. I can't say it right, but whatever. He helped her, and she got him the captain's position and at the time it made sense though, because Bullock was a little unstable, and Bullock's like soaking in his bar, and eventually Bullock comes back though once he realizes Jim really feels bad about what he did, and one thing leads to another. Everyone hates that chick. Eventually, they all come for her, and she ends up dying. Lee shoots her flat in the head. And then, long story short, fucking Ra's al Ghul comes back from the dead. Causes a bunch of problems. Turns out in this world, the demon head isn't just a title; it's an actual power to see the future, which is stupid. They go a little bit further. Eventually, he's able to take down the Mad Hatter. Eventually, he's able to take down Jerome, even though it turns out Jerome has a brother who turns out to be worse than he is, because he's basically the Joker. He even gets this stuff sprayed in his face, and his face is all pale. He's basically the Joker. He's just a lot more stable, which I know what they're doing. Which I knew that his brother was going to be the evil one when I was like, oh, I get it. Because, like, his brother was like a genius planner, like a genius manipulator, like a genius maze creator. I'm like, oh, I get it. it's gonna be his brother because his brother's a genius, and they're gonna be like, oh, that's why the Joker's so smart, because he was a genius before he went crazy. Because he was a genius before he went crazy. That's why he's so goddamn good now. So yeah, and it's one thing leads to another. Bruce gets his head out of his ass finally. He kisses Selina, which is cool. Lee is working with the Riddler to like get people for the Narrows. You know, get money for the people in the Narrows, even though she's kind of playing him, and he's like in love with her. Butch comes back as Solomon Grundy. This is just a highlight reel for me, because like I said, it wasn't a lot to go into this season. This season was really kind of a drag. But Butch becomes Solomon Grundy. Eventually they fix him, but in typical Penguin style, he fixed Butch just to kill her in front of, Tabitha, that's the girl named with the whip, Tabitha, just so he could kill her in front of him because he didn't forget that she killed his mom in front of him, which I was like, that makes perfect sense. That made perfect sense. That, funny enough, the last episode was probably the best episode. The last 2 episodes of Gotham were the best episodes of Gotham, period. Best episodes. They did the most setting up. And like Gotham's known for doing its setups. Like how at the end of season 3, Tabitha let Selina use the whip, which everyone knows, obviously. And Selina carries a whip around now because obviously she'll be Catwoman. And this is her pre-using the whip. Like she just had natural talent with it. And she's just gonna get even better. And then something crazy happens. Like the entire Gotham gets isolated. In the last episode, they blow all the bridges in Gotham, and it becomes Arkham City. They are doing Arkham City. The next season, the next and final season, with season 5 is the last season of Gotham. Next and final season, they are doing Arkham City. They're doing Arkham City. They like literally all the villains were going around getting their little spots. Bruce stuck around when he could have left to help out Jim. Jim flashed a light in the sky. It wasn't the bat signal, but he did flash a light in the sky to be a metaphor for where the light in the darkness. And Bruce showed up and stood side by side with Jim in all black. And it was like, they're setting this up perfectly. Raish is dead again, which I'm like, Jesus, why? But I digress. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's like, man, they're doing Arkham City next season. I can't wait for next season. I'm kind of hyped. For next season. It feels like they're finally there. Now that this is the final season, they're finally going to go for it. They're finally going to be like, he's going to become Batman. You are going to see him become Batman. And at the end of the next season, the Dark Knight will emerge from the ashes. Thank you, everyone, for joining me in the Comedy and Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. What did you think of Gotham Season 4? I thought it was okay. I gave it a 6.5. I'm looking more forward to Season 5, though, the final season of Gotham. So, thank you for joining me in the Comedy and Movie Show. Check out my other reviews, and we got a Deadpool review coming later today. Thank you, and see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.